Yo.
Yo, yo,
What's going on, Tiger?
what's going on, man?
Not much. Episode. I said episode. Episode 18.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
episode 18, man.
Man. So
Hey,
graduating high school.
hey, that's
Yeah,
what we need.
yeah,
Consistency.
got that right. Yeah. And it's Liberation Day for those that don't know. So and as you know, it's what 4:45 right now as we recording,
Hmm.
and Trump live right now talking about the tariffs. But like I said, it's here. And we just quick look. We saw everything was whatever he's saying. It looked like the market ain't too happy, but
Went straight down, didn't it?
yeah, this is man.
Need some
Donald,
puts and some
yeah,
shorts. What'd you say?
I said Donald Dump. Donald Dump.
I need to have some puts and shorts in place.
Man, who you telling? Good gracious.
Mm.
But outside of the tariff stuff, though, it's still just hey, so much.
Bullish,
Yeah, everything bullish.
especially on the American side.
Yeah,
And some other countries, speaking of, like Europe, where say European lawmakers impose strict limits on Bitcoin wallets, transactions only allowed during European banking hours. So they giving Bitcoin as if it's not, different than the other stuff. So they talking Monday, 8 a.m. through Friday, 4 p.m. The whole UTC whole purpose of that is because of 24-hour clock, and Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies be able to be traded all the time on the weekend. So I don't know what the world the EU thinking about. They don't
hey,
want to be in the league. They don't want to win the race.
yeah. They try. I don't. And they'll probably change this by the summertime. I don't. That's dumb. I'm with you. Yeah. This ain't the stock market. This crypto, baby.
You know what I think it probably is? They probably trying to get it all for themselves in the sense of in the country. Or not the country, excuse me, the continent. They probably trying to daggone, box the little people out.
Yeah, you right in there. More bullish news. Mastercard. They're looking to create a way for consumers and merchants to transact Bitcoin and crypto.
Could they?
So much penetration, man. So much penetration. Boy, oh boy, this is crazy.
Man,
We didn't see none of this type of stuff last cycle.
last year,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is
Trump
crazy.
is wicked.
Hey, we love it.
Doggone
Even
right.
yes.
So
Yeah.
what Elon Musk says that the US government has no plans to use Dogecoin. And I think that's kind of based off of a lot of people think the Department of what is it, government efficiency, they thought that it was gonna have something to do with Doge since it had the same name, but he debunked that. Like, nah, government don't plan on using that. So we just covered memes, Monday and last Monday, and next Monday we planning on going 1 through 5. We did 6 through 10, and Doge one of the top memes. So this ain't good news for them. Any Doge holders, you was hoping he would say the opposite news. Say we plan to use it, but not planning to use it. That ain't gonna make it run.
Mm-mm. Go the opposite way.
Short, short.
Well, hey, better be shorting Doge holders. And yeah, speaking of the president, hey, him and his son and Hut 8 Mining, it's a Bitcoin mining company. They aim to launch an IPO and secure funding to establish a fully integrated BTC mining company. So basically, the president and them, they basically, you know, hey, they getting into mining. I
Mhm.
mean, that's crazy, man.
They trying to doggone monopolize the whole. They want to get on the doggone ETF side, get on the mining side, get on actually the acquiring side of Bitcoin itself. They want to make sure they hit every angle. It's almost like, real estate, boy. They doggone wholesaling. They doggone fix and flip. They doggone leasing out, renting out. Hey, you
Buying
know,
and
creative.
holding, doing
Hey, they
everything.
creative finance everything, ain't it?
Yeah, you're right. They lending the money to themselves and then
Hey,
using it to buy the product. What
hey.
a rough, man.
Man, I
Hey,
also I don't know how, 100% true it is, but allegedly, while, talking about sons for World Liberty Finances say that they keep acquiring more and more equity in it, to where, they're more than 50% holders. So, what you were saying a couple weeks back as far as like, no, that's Trump now. And I was like, I don't know, I say allegedly they don't own it all the way. Once you own more than 50%, you the majority, owner. So hey,
can't knock the hustle, man.
sure can't.
Getting to it.
What's that right there?
What was it? PayPal.
According to reports, PayPal is adding Solana and Chainlink, so Sol and Link for customers to purchase in the US and US territories. It's
Mm,
major.
Solana. That's
One
one
of
out.
the five, ain't it?
Yeah. Chainlink or Oracle. That's one that's been around. Been around for multiple cycles, but
Mm-hmm.
it's super major right here. Bull, bull, bull. Everything, man.
Exactly. You talking about MasterCard, PayPal,
Yeah.
Fidelity.
Fidelity. Yeah, exactly. Fidelity. Like, hey, they launching a no-fee retirement plan that allows U.S. clients to invest in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Now, I don't know why nobody would want to invest in Litecoin, but hey, do you, bro? I just don't know
Hey,
why you would.
ETH too. Shout out to all the ETH holders. Shout out to all the Litecoin holders. You know,
Yeah,
Fidelity knows something. Of course, we ain't never giving financial advice. It's our personal opinion from our personal research, but I personally don't hold no ETH or no Litecoin. Now, in the future, am I gonna wish I did? I doubt it, but you never know.
I ain't thinking about no ETH or Litecoin. I'm with you on that.
Ain't putting a dollar in there, one on.
No. And shoot, coin market cap. You see the fear and greed, 29. I think it's round about where it was last time.
It was, I think, what last time we pulled it up? To Friday or Sunday. I think it was the exact same number. Let's refresh. It's the same number.
Should be refreshed.
All these terrorists, it ain't budge.
Yeah.
Darn.
Yeah, it usually take 24. Yeah, it'll change tomorrow after everybody digest it. But this right here kind of, man, the ones that's been with us from the beginning, you see it. Bitcoin dominance is steady creeping up.
62 now.
Like, man, Ethereum gonna go under 8%.
Yeah. It was closer to nine on like around episode one, episode two. You folk go back, it was real close to the nine, so it's already down, you know.
Yeah, stack sats. Stack sats, man.
Look, last month, matter of fact, last month, if you go on historical values, what it say last month, it was over nine.
It's almost 10,
Yeah,
9.7.
yeah, and BTC was a little under 60,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you look what's that, last April? Yeah, so exactly a year from the day, Ethereum was 16% of the total crypto market cap.
Hmm.
16%. And now it's at 8. Yeah, y'all ETH holders. Man, oh man. Woo. Hey, like I said, this ain't financial advice, but I ain't holding no ETH. You,
Hmm.
you can have it.
Come on.
Bubbles.
What them
Man,
bubbles
once
talk
again.
about?
You said what there?
What them bubbles talking about? Good day.
More red than green once again.
Yeah.
It's ugly. I mean, this is ugly. You got EOS, Radium, which Radium on the Solana,
Mm-hmm.
EEXE, and White, and
Few
re-
others like
minimal small greens.
like Soul 1.5, but
Yeah,
nothing crazy. Litecoin trying. I guess the news from Fidelity made Litecoin go up 1.3%. Hey,
It,
what? I ain't even familiar with white. You know what white is?
mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with white either.
Heard of it either.
White
Called
Rock.
Rock.
Wow.
Heard of Black Rock. So what is White Rock? Some spin off of that or something?
Market cap half a billion, give or take.
But look how crazy that is. You telling me their market cap is almost half a billion. It's in the top 100 coins, and it's only tradable on MEXC and BingX. Like that don't even make sense.
Mm-mm. I wonder,
That
we'll have
don't
to look
make
at
sense.
it when we sign off, but I'm curious to know how many like the proportion of the coins owned by the top 10 holders.
I don't, yeah, that's a good question. I'm just confused. I'm like, wow.
I ain't even heard of it. I wonder when it was
Yeah,
created and all that.
yeah. Well, it hadn't even been out a year,
Exactly. Exactly.
but yeah, it's crazy. And look, it jumped 21 spots today. So that 30% pump it did knocked it into the top 100. So
Hmm.
yesterday it wasn't even in the top 100.
Well, we ain't heard of it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's crypto is the wild, wild west.
Probably a whole lot of insider money for real.
Yeah,
White Rock.
that's crazy. And what's
That's
today?
around.
Wednesday? Today hump day, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And look, on Wednesdays we do a DCA, the DCA recap, the
Mm-hmm.
$100 a week, the 6K challenge. Let's just see where we at.
Okay.
So right now,
We up.
we're just trying to refresh.
Total. Total is of course as far as we ain't down no money.
Just trying to refresh. Okay, so Bitcoin, we did what 4 weeks so far. So Bitcoin break even.
Oh no, yeah, we are down a couple dollars. I'm looking at Tether, that's included.
Hmm. Yeah, Sui break even.
Mm-hmm.
Solana down 60 cent. Ondo down, what's that?
70.
6. Yeah. Cardano down $1.84. And
XRP down $2.
yeah.
Ooh, XRP on me. Where y'all at, man?
Yeah, okay, yeah, Sui. Sui doing the best.
That's the second week straight.
Mhm. Shout out to Sui. I know a lot of people never even heard of Sui, but you heard it here. You'll see next cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Sui coming.
But like
So
Sui, doggone, in my opinion, Solana, we had this conversation all the time. Solana, uh, gonna replace Ethereum. Sui gonna replace Solana. Maybe not literally, but as far as their position in the market.
yeah, I'm hoping.
Me too. Shoot.
Hey, need it. We need it. Man. You got anything you want to add to that?
I'm curious to see what this updated news with the president gonna do to the market. With them tariffs. Curious to see what when we come back on Friday for Freestyle Friday, what news we'll have to talk about. Because, like you say, as soon as we got on, we briefly looked at the phones and saw stuff that went down. So, hey, just curious, but hey, still stacking sats, man. No matter what's going on, long-term DCA.
Doggone right. Doggy, but yeah, you're right. It's gonna be super interesting to see how this Liberation Day conference thing to see how that's gonna affect everything.
Mhm.
Like, we gonna cover it on Friday. It'll be very interesting. But yeah, everybody, look, you made it this far. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the share
Mhm.
button.
Yeah,
Tap in, tap in.
yes, sir. Tiger Sats out. Appreciate y'all.